R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 13, complex number. In this exercise, the main thing is we have to find the modulus and argument of a complex number, and then we have to represent it in the polar form. The first thing is what is the modulus? If z equal to x plus yy, then the modulus of z will be x square plus y square under root. What will be the argument? It will be theta, we call it theta. It will be tan inverse y by x. If you imagine it to be a plus ib, it will be tan inverse b by a. This is what we have to do. The first thing is this one. Then we have to remember certain things. There is a concept. The concept is like that. In which quadrant the angle are coming? If the mod z, if you see here is, if case 1, the first one is for z equal to x plus iy, if x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, then theta will be equal to alpha. Alpha is an acute angle. Case 2 says, if x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0, then theta will be equal to pi minus alpha. Pi minus alpha. That means the z will be r, the polar form will be r, and then we have to write cos alpha plus I sin alpha in the previous one, and here for minus cos alpha plus I sin alpha. So this is, you have to directly put. Third case is x is less than 0 and y is less than 0, theta will be equal to minus pi minus alpha. Minus pi minus alpha. Z will be equal to r minus cos alpha plus minus I sin alpha. Fourth case, x greater than 0, y less than 0. Theta will be equal to minus alpha. Z will be equal to r cos alpha minus sin alpha. So let us see the first question. First question is, find the modulus of following complex number z equal to 1 plus I. Z will be equal to, mod z will be equal to under root 1 square plus 1 square, that is under root 2. So the under root 2 it will come, and the theta will be, if this is y, this is x, tan inverse y by x, that is 1 by 1, tan inverse 1. So it is simply pi by 4. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. This pi by 4 is the theta. The polar form of 1 plus I for x greater than 0, y greater than 0. Since x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, then we simply have to write the mod z, which is root 2, and then z will be equal to r cos alpha plus I sin alpha. So this will be for x greater than 0, y greater than 0, it will be simply cos pi pi by 4, alpha is this, pi by 4 plus I sine pi by 4. Coming to the second one, and this is given by z is equal to root 3 plus I. Now z is root 3 plus I, so mod z will be root 3 whole square plus 1 square, that is under root 3 plus 1 under root 4, which is equal to 2. So this is mod z, this is R. Now what will be the alpha? The alpha will be equal to tan inverse y by x, that is 1 by root 3. Y is 1, x is root 3. It will be tan inverse 1 by root 3 is pi by 6, that is 30 degree. Now here x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. So what formula we are going to use? The angle is pi by 6, so it will be simply 2 cos pi by 6 plus I sine pi by 6. Now coming to the third one, it is 1 minus I, z is equal to 1 minus I. So let us find out the mod of z. It will be x square plus y square, that is 1 square plus minus 1 whole square. This is R. This is under root 2. So what will be the alpha, acute angle? Tan inverse minus 1 by 1. And this is going to be, this is always we are going to take modulus. We have to take always the positive sign. So tan inverse 1. So tan inverse 1 is what we have already seen. It is pi by 4. Now here x is greater than 0 but y is less than 0. When x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0, then as I indicated you earlier, theta will be equal to minus alpha. So we have to use the direct formula. Z will be equal to root 2, which is R. Then we have to directly write the formula cos alpha, that is pi by 4 minus I sine pi by 4. So this is how it will be done. Next one is, we have the polar form to be converted for z is equal to 1 minus I by 1 plus I. For that, we need to rationalize it. So multiply 1 minus I, that is the conjugate of the denominator. What do you get? 1 minus I whole square by 1. This is 1 plus I by 1, a square minus b square, 1 square minus I square. So you get 1 minus 2i by 2i minus 1 by 1 plus 1. That is minus 2i by 2. And this is going to be minus I. Now coming to the alpha, it will be tan inverse. See, this is, you can write minus I as 0 plus minus I. So 0 minus I actually. So x is greater than 0 and here y is less than 0. So we have alpha equal to tan inverse, mod, you have to take mod, minus 1 by 1, and this is going to come as 1, tan inverse 1, and we have already seen this. This is going to be pi by 4, and this pi by 4 is tan inverse minus 1 by 0. Oh, no, it will be minus 1 by 0 because it is 0. It will be tan inverse infinity, it will be infinite, so it will be pi by 2. So there is a change. It is not minus 1 by 1, it is actually minus 1 by 0. So x is greater than 0, y is less than 0. Now we are going to use the direct formula, that is, since r is computed by the 0 square plus minus 1 whole square. So it will be, z will be equal to 1, that is the r, cos pi by 2 minus sine pi by 2. This directly we have to use. Now the next one is, again we have to find out the polar form of 1 by 1 plus I. Z is equal to 1 by 1 plus I. So z will be equal to 1 plus I. Now let us rationalize it. Multiply numerator denominator by 1 minus I. So in the numerator, what do you get? You get 1 minus I. And then you get 1 square minus I square. That will come as 1 minus I by 1 minus of minus 1, that is 1, that is 2. So you get 1 by 2 minus I by 2. So the mod z will be equal to under root of this half square plus minus half whole square. And this is going to come as 1 by root 2. Now see here, x is half, y is minus half, that is x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. So let us find out the tan inverse. Alpha will be tan inverse of half minus half by half. So that is going to come as, it will be minus 1. So tan inverse minus 1. As I said, we have to take the modulus. So don't worry about minus 1, it will be simply pi by 4 because we are going to use the direct formula. So the polar form of this equation, because it is x is greater than y is less than 0, will be 1 by root 2 cos pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4. So now the next question is, here same thing, we have to convert it into the polar form. So we have 1 plus 2i by 1 minus 3i. So let us rationalize it first. You have to multiply 1 plus 3i numerator denominator, which is the conjugate of the denominator. So 1 plus 3i. And since we have already done this earlier, so I am going to write the direct value, which is this one, minus half plus half I. So let us take the mod z, minus half whole square plus half whole square, and that is going to come as 1 by root 2. So now the alpha will be equal to tan inverse half by minus half, and the sign doesn't matter here. We'll simply say take tan inverse minus 1, which is 1 only because we have taken the modulus. So it will be simply pi by 4. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. Now we have to see that here x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. Since x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0, so theta will be equal to pi minus alpha. So we don't have to worry about this theta equal to pi minus alpha because we are going to use the direct formula. This direct formula is, you have to just put alpha as pi by 4 in this, r minus cos alpha plus I sin alpha. So we are putting this 1 by root 2 as r, and we have this minus cos, just put pi by 4 here in the direct formula, minus cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. So this is the polar form of this equation. Now you can do one more thing. Since this is minus cos pi by 4, and we know that cos pi minus pi by 4 and sin pi minus pi by 4 you can write, because cos pi minus pi by 4 is minus cos pi by 4. So I am writing cos pi by 4 and sin pi by 4 as, see, I'll just show you. This is all school to college. Now this sign, in this, if we say they take cos pi minus pi by 4, it will be minus, and sin pi minus pi by 4, it will be positive. So cos pi minus pi by 4 we are writing, because now it will be minus cos pi by 4, and sin pi minus pi by 4 will be plus sin pi by 4. So it doesn't matter. 1 by root 2, it will be cos pi minus pi by 4 is what? 3 pi by 4, and plus I sin pi minus pi by 4, again 3 pi by 4. So here, this one and this one both are correct. Even if you write pi minus pi by 4 or minus cos pi by 4, it doesn't matter. So now what we have seen, the next one we are going to take is z is equal to sine 120 degree minus I cos 120 degree. So what is this 120 degree? 120 degree is nothing but 30 degree plus 90 degree. This 30 degree plus 90 degree, 120 degree. So pi by 2 plus pi by 6. So when we have pi by 2 plus pi by 6, you can write it as sine pi by 2 plus pi by 6, 120 degree, and I cos pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Now sine 90 plus theta is what? Cos theta. And cos 90 plus theta is what? Is cos 90 plus theta. If you see this all school to college, what it is going to come? It will be sine pi by 6, but it will be, see, all school to college. All school to college. Now, if you add pi by 2 to cos, it is going to come here, but that will be negative. So you have to make it as positive, because it will come as negative. Sine pi by 2 plus pi by 6 doesn't matter, but cos pi by 2 plus pi by 6 will be negative. So negative will become positive. Now mod z is simply under root this cos square theta plus I square cos square theta plus sin square theta, and since the angle are same, it is going to be 1. But we don't have to worry about that. Why? Because this is already in polar form. This is already in polar form. So now the next one is z, which is equal to minus 16 by 1 plus I root 3. So first we need to rationalize it. Minus 16 by 1 plus I root 3. Multiply numerator and denominator by 1 plus I root 3. 1 minus I root 3, 1 minus I root 3. So what do we get? We have already done this. So I'm just writing the direct one, minus 4 plus 4 root 3. This will be the final output. Now mod z will be what? Under root x square plus y square. So minus 4 whole square plus 4 root 3 whole square under root. So this will be 16 plus 4 root 3 is 48. So 16 plus 48 is 64. So you get an 8 here. Mod z is 8. Now coming to alpha, which will be tan inverse of 4 root 3 by minus 4, that is tan inverse y by x. This root 3 minus 1. So this 4 root 3 by minus 4, this minus 4 and 4 cancels, you get minus root 3, and you just have to take positive sign of this mod. So tan inverse root 3. So the angle will be tan inverse root 3 will come when? Is it pi by 3 or is it pi by 6? It is pi by 3. So it is 60 degree, right? Now here x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. Minus 4 is less than 0, 4 root 3 is greater than 0. For that, what we do? We know for this situation, we have already seen what formula we are going to directly use. So for that, we use r minus cos alpha plus I sin alpha. So r is what here? It is 8. And we just have to put direct alpha here, pi by 3. So minus cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. So 8. Now again, this minus cos pi by 3 can be written as cos pi minus pi by 3. And sin pi by 3 can be written as sin pi minus pi by 3. So this will become, because it will be 8 cos 2 pi by 3. Pi minus pi by 3 is 2 pi by 3 plus I sin pi minus pi by 3 is 2 pi by 3. So this is the final polar form